Europe's governments are dropping like flies, with France and Germany falling in the past month alone, while Britain reaches a, quote, historic drop in approval ratings, down 49 points. What's driving the carnage is a Europe-wide attempt to shut out surging populists, which is leading to unstable Frankenstein coalitions of parties who agree on nothing. They may even despise each other. They are united only in one thing: clinging to power in defiance of voters who have had enough. The two essential ingredients are Europe's globalist elite losing touch with voters, and the experience of total control during COVID, fortified by a deep state that would make an American blush. Europe's elites are having a very hard time letting go of that power. Now, as in America, Europe's globalist bundle includes open borders, trade deals that decimate the working class, economy-crushing green mandates, and the woke censorship regime it uses to silence dissent and crush cultural traditions. This bundle, of course, is enthusiastically promoted by Europe's Leviathan deep state, which is nearly twice the size as the U.S., at 1/5 of the European population working for the government. This progressive strangulation is causing voters to flood to populists who have leapt from a fringe movement to winning over a quarter of the vote in Europe-wide EU elections. In France, they won 33% before the mainstream left and right joined to shut them out in a Frankenstein coalition. Germany used a similar ruse to shut out the surging populist AfD, currently the number 2 party in the country. In Britain, the surging populists helped deliver 37% of the vote to the right, by far the highest, but the split vote handed the country to a crazed communist who arrests 11-year-olds and grandmothers for mean tweets. Now, what's putting teeth into Europe's response is that second factor, the absolute power they wielded during COVID. I've talked in recent videos how dangerous this is, what total power does to an elite even if held temporarily. The iconic example is World War I, which gave totalitarian control across the West in the name of the war. The men who held that power spent the rest of their lives chasing that authoritarian high, a scrambling horde of Smeagol's reaching for the One Ring. Sadly, they succeeded, delivering a Great Depression and a Second World War to cull Europe's remaining population. This time around, the authoritarian wave is already forming, so France is trying to convict populist leader Le Pen, like our own Democrats tried with Trump. Germany is trying to literally ban the AfD in the name of democracy, not a joke. So what's next? Brought to you by Unchained.com. Europe's jihad against the people may work in the short run, but it will backfire spectacularly. The reason is that the genius of democracy is it's a pressure valve to correct policy that's gone off the rails. Europe has unplugged that pressure valve just when the water's on the verge of boiling, so Europe's Frankenstein coalitions may horse trade their way to another couple of years of power, but the longer they suppress dissent, the stronger is the backlash. We just saw that here in America with a Trump 2.0 that is far more radical than Trump 1.0. The longer Europe holds back the dam, the bigger will be the burst. Okay, we'll be watching. See you next time.